Robotnik's best plan in the world. Robotnik unfolds the best, most evil plan in the world, and his robots may have to get their hands dirty. Warning: adult content. By Fan Factual Factory. Brackets. This is a non-profit parody. All characters belong to respective creators and owners. It was a typical day at the Robotnik factory, where evil schemes were coming together. Har, 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 laughed Robotnik as he called his robots into the office. Listen here! I have no time to explain, said the fat man as he turned to Grounder and Scratch, injecting them with a syringe. What was that for, boss? They asked, but the fat man just crossed his arms over his chest and said, If I told you, you idiot would mess it up somehow. Now, are you ready for your orders? The robot saluted him with their stern faces. Yes, sir! Good! He pointed at many other robots in the back of the room. I need you to have sexual relations with all of them. Pronto! Our little speedy guest will be here soon, Robotnik. Rubbed his fat hands menacingly. The red chicken and the digging robot looked at each other and then back to Robotnik. But why? Asked Crash. Robotnik glared and said, Only dead robots ask me questions. Now get to work. They took the hint and turned to other robots as Robotnik watched from his sitting chair. They slowly and embarrassingly stripped away some of their metal covers to expose their lower nuts and bolts to the other robots, unknowingly making Robotnik grin with delight as his hands patted over his belly. Yes, quickly now. Make sure you hit every hole. The robots nodded as they watched the other robots around him. So the sex was on as Grounder drilled into every hole he could find while Scratch pecked at every pocket he could reach. They tried to find any fembots to do stuff, but remembered there were none any, because Robotnik thinks making them would remind him of his mother, which would be awkward. Ooh, said Robotnik, watched lovingly. At the sight of the metal glistening from the robot's splooge as their metal parts grinded together with pleasurable sounding metallic grinding noise. Slowly Robotnik reached into his tight pants to play with his chummy. But all the fun was interrupted by an alert alarm going off. It was time. He's here! Robotnik stud as he zipped up his pants, trying hard not to snag his junk on his zipper as he pulled him up. He looked at the monsters. That rude little hedgehog will rule the day. It will be the last he ruins my fun. Robots, attack! Before the robots could make themselves look decent, they ran out, parts exposed, as all they went after Sonic. Sonic looked at the coming robots and said, Uh-oh! He turned around. Better juice it! But the robots were now pretty fast. As they started to catch up, robots tried to reach out and grab the Sonic. But he was able to slip free because of the robot cat they hadn't washed off yet. No, 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 no! You morons, don't let him escape! Robotnik announced over the speakers. A really big robot with claws swiped at Sonic but missed. Instead he hit Tails, who fly by. Ouch, said Tails, as he grabbed Sonic and flew into the sunset. They escaped. I know. Oh shit, fuck. I missed the paragraph. Robots in my office now. The robots were scared, but went to the office. There, Robotnik was pacing and yelling with a red face and a poped vein. A poped vein. It's holy. You idiots! You nincompoops! You spelled it like that too. You morons! You botched it all up! The robots looked sorry. At least you didn't screw it all up. Maybe I can make this work. The robots looked confused at each other, and Robotnik said, How? All we did was scratch his... Oh my god, I just read. All we did was scratch his friend. I know, and that might work just fine. The creepy grin crossed Robotnik's mouth. You see... Oh my god. You see, before the sex, I infected AIDS into Grounder and Scratch. Any moment now, that little furry friend will start feeling it's a quick working fucking illness, will start feeling sick and have to go to the hospital. Robotnik's belly jiggled as he had a hearty laugh. For there, Sonic's guard will be down, and he'll fall into my trap. Robotnik's laugh echoed in the night. Scratch and Ground were like, fuck's sake, Robotnik. Fuck's sake. How did you syringe us with robots? Or syringe us, as you said. Oh, whatever. While running around, looking to go back home, Tails groaned, "Oh, I'm not feeling good, Sonic!" Tails then fell from the sky to be caught by Sonic with speedy hands. "Little buddy, are you okay? I'll take you to the hospital!" Sonic then ran there with Sonic speed. Having turned Tails into the doctor, Sonic waited outside the room, pacing back and forth as he waited for the news. "Excuse me, Mr. Sonic," said the nurse, wearing her tantalizing short skirt and push-up bra that would have been seen through steep neck opening space. "I have bad news." Sonic turned to take his eyes from the woman's large chest. "Your friend has got the AIDS. We are trying to treat him as fast as possible for AIDS. He is got AIDS. You can't fucking treat that. You can't heal that. You can't heal that." "Oh no! Is there anything I can do?" "Oh, Sonic, you can only wait," said Nurse. "Only time will... Time is all he has left. Time is all he has left. You can't wait for time." "Well, I hate time. It's too slow," said Sonic, all grumpy like, "Oh, it's too slow." "Oh no!" The nurse had a sad face and she pulled Sonic aside. "We should check you too." And she did. Soon enough, they came back to Sonic's room with a smile. "Good news! It's negative!" "All right!" said Sonic as the nurse stepped closer to him. He was just so happy, and she was so pretty, even with that mask covering her mouth, that Sonic couldn't help but giving her bum a slap. "Ooh!" she smiled, with behind the doctor mask. "Seems like someone's in a good mood. Maybe I can help with that. I thought this was a short... Oh my god. Oh, Sonic, you're so good and manly," she suckled one of... Oh my god. She said, as Sonic suckled one tit and slapped the other. Ow! She pressed Sonic into his chair, making sure to keep close. Way too close. She then giggled once more, in a strange different tone. "I have you now, Sonic." He looked up into her dark eyes as she suddenly ripped away her face mask to show that familiar mustache. "Robotnik!" Sonic announced, unable to wriggle free from the chair as he was trapped under the weight of Sonic Robotnik's large belly. "I have finally outwitted you with my superior intellect." The fat man spread Sonic's leg to the thick bolt that Robotnik lifted his nurse skirt. "Now it's time to make you my slave with AIDS till the end of time." "I don't get you, good sir." "No!" yelled Sonic as he was thrusted into, while Tails was in the other room having a gangbang with robots till he died of the AIDS. The end! Oh, God!